Okay, so today it's another video on JB horsemanship, and this is just going to be a video about stuff I feed to my horse and stuff that may work for you. It's worked pretty well for me, and she's looking pretty good for an upcoming 3-year-old. I don't work her excessively like some trainers. I'm pretty young, so I got school and all that stuff, and I don't have a lot of money too either, so I can't buy those really expensive grain, so I just do my best to keep her in shape. And for hay, I think hay's very essential, and without good hay it's kind of hard to keep a good healthy horse. And I feed alfalfa, which is right here. Probably see it's a lot greener. Some leaf. It has a lot more protein, and this helps with young horses that need that protein for their bones to expand and for their muscle development. And then I also give grass, which is a lot looser and has less protein, but it's just to balance it out, because if you give only alfalfa, they tend to get a little hot because it's too much protein for them, especially if you don't work them every day or pretty often. And if you give only grass, then they might not get all the protein they need, and they may lack a little. So I feed half and half twice a day, in the morning and the afternoon. Some people feed 3 times a day, but it's smaller portions. Moderation is a key. As long as you give in different time periods, you can feed pretty big amounts of hay. And this is great in the winter months, like right now, especially when it's cold, because the roughage, it takes a lot more time for them to chew it, so it provides more heat to them. People think that if you feed more grain, it gets them warmer, but that's actually just a lie. It's a myth. Actually, because it's grain, it just decomposes it, so they just waste that much earlier than the hay. So good roughage is the key. And for grain, I give this strategy, Purina strategy, Healthy Edge, and it's like 20 bucks. It has like 14% protein or 16, and it's very good grain. It's very low on sugar and molasses, so it doesn't get horses hot. I fed my horse Omelin 200 as a yearling, and that just works pretty well. Just get that muscle development, get them nice and shiny, but it does make them a little hot, so beware of that if you don't have a young horse. If you do have a skinny horse that needs to get some weight on, it'll sure help. The Healthy Edge, I fed Strategy, just the Y1GX, I believe, and that one's pretty good. I give that one with oats, and it's worked pretty well. I love oats. They're very good. They have good. They don't get horses too hot, and you can mix that up in a lot of grain that just gives a little more volume. This is Strategy. Try to get a little scoop for you guys. This is the Strategy. It has a very great smell. It's very palatable. Horses love it. I've changed grain for my horse a lot during winter and summer, and how much I work her, since a yearling to a 2-year-old. And this is what I'm giving her now. It's great for preparing horses for show, and that's what I'm doing right now. She's getting prepared for show. It smells great. It smells great, and it's actually not a lot of molasses on it or sugar, so it doesn't get them hot. So it's a great product. It's Healthy Edge, and I would recommend it to anybody. I also feed once in a while Red Cell, Iron Rich, Yucca flavored. It smells kind of cool. It's not that expensive, $8.70 maybe. That's what I paid at my local tack shop, and it's very good for some supplements. Sorry, that was my dad. And it's good to give for horses, you know, a couple ounces a week. Be good. And lastly, I feed Strongid C2X. It's a daily dewormer, you know. Has a little cup with the scale for the pounds of your horse, and you give this daily, and it really just keeps you on the safe side of not keeping any worms.